What if I told you that you didn't have to try so hard to heal because you are already healed? Greetings, beautiful beings. Welcome back to my channel, Rising with Rachel. I am Rachel, and together we rise in talking about all things cosmic and consciousness. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, as it does help our silly little human earthly algorithm. As much as I don't want to be a part of that, I do want to be a part of spreading the messages. They're so deeply needed to be planted as little seeds in the consciousness of the human collective so that they can bloom every individual that consumes this awareness at the right time, on the divine time, so that we can anchor in these light codes and help Earth embody the fifth dimensional new Earth that she was always meant to be. And it starts with you and me and our consciousness. So let's get into it. But today I want to talk to you about the healing trap. Now, what is the healing trap? The healing trap is essentially the trap that you find yourself in where you are constantly needing to heal. And this is going to be a hard pill to swallow. So be prepared. Ready? Do you have a glass of water next to you? You don't have any healing to do because you are already whole. One lesson that I have really integrated from spirit, source, the universe, whatever you want to call it, on my own healing journey is that I was never actually broken. Your spirit, your soul is never actually broken. The things that we go through, things that our physical 3D earthly human goes through, they feel like they break us. They feel like they tear apart our spirit, like they are so separate from our spirit. I mean, trust me, I'm telling you, I've been in the bottom of the trenches to the point that I was so depressed I wasn't speaking, I wasn't eating, I couldn't even get up to go to the bathroom. Every moment that I was existing literally felt like I was in a dream. Life didn't feel real. I know what it's like to go through some and feel like you are absolutely destroyed, broken, torn apart, fragmented all over the place. No idea where you're going, no idea who you are, no idea what you believe in. Because I've been there, I am able to sit here and tell you that you are still whole. The experiences that you go through, the people that hurt you, they have nothing on you, baby. You cannot be broken. You are always whole in the core of who you are. And the idea that we were ever broken is essentially what sets off the healing trap, because we go through something, we think that we're broken, and then we think we have to pick up all of these pieces and put ourselves back together. You were never broken because you can't be broken. Your spirit, your soul can't be broken. It is always whole. What you felt that you internalized as being broken, as being fragmented and needing to pick up the pieces of yourself was actually you just waking up to the patterns, the programmings, the belief systems that were so deeply ingrained in your physical vessel that no longer align with the truth of who you are at your core. This energetic being that is unconditional love, that is abundance, that is freedom, that God source energy that you are at your core, that cannot be broken. It can be hidden from you, and it is hidden from you through the patterns, belief systems, and programmings that your human has been running for probably the majority of its life. And that's why you feel like you are broken when you go through a really hard experience or somebody breaks your heart, right? It's not that you are actually broken. It's just the fact that you are waking up to the things that kept you comfortable, that kept you in the familiar, because you are realizing they are not for you. And our human brain doesn't know how to process that. So it's automatically going to try to kick into survival mode and say, okay, well, this feels uncomfortable. I don't like it. This hurts. Going to go into all the lower vibrational stories and try to make sense of something that it cannot make sense of, because your brain that's here to serve your 3D physical human vessel doesn't know how to conceptualize multidimensionality and the fact that you can never be broken, because it's never been in that state. The brain knows that it indeed can be broken, like literally physically. So it's going to tell you that you're broken. It's going to tell you that you're missing pieces of yourself, when that is the furthest thing from the truth. So what you do though, then when you feel like you are constantly broken, is you are constantly seeking how to heal. And at first it's great and it's amazing, and you start really taking care of yourself. And as much as I'm sitting here saying that there's a healing trap, I do very much think that these early steps are needed, right? Come into these greater awarenesses, you have to start taking baby steps. So it's going to look like at first you just feeling broken and deciding to go on your healing journey. But this is what I'm realizing now on my own healing journey, as I've been on it for quite a while, but most intensely, especially the last 2.5 years. And what I'm realizing is that I kind of hit a point where I've plateaued in my healing, because there's really nothing else for me to do. Like now it's just about taking action and integrating the knowledge that I've learned to turn it into wisdom. But what I've noticed within myself is how easy it is to become obsessed with healing. And when you feel like you constantly need to heal, you are affirming to yourself, to the universe, that you are broken. And that is a frequency that you carry in your body that is broadcasting a signal to the universe through your aura, because it's a vibration that you are holding on to, a belief that you are holding on to, and you don't even realize it. So what I've been processing on my own journey is that there is a healing trap, and it's the fact that you constantly think that you need to heal when the truth is that you've always been whole. And it's just about becoming aware of what it is that you are feeling when you feel broken. And you feel like you lose your identity. You feel like you lose your beliefs. You lose everything that you've ever known that you thought that you are. That is an ego death, doll. And that's difficult for your human brain, but not for your spirit. Your spirit knows that it's always been whole, that it's been waiting for you to realize who you are this entire time. And honestly, this is a conversation that really ties well with mental health, because I realized amongst my clinically diagnosed CPTSD, depression, and anxiety, that I am also not those things. And this awareness has really helped me integrate that, because I know that I'm not my emotions. I know that the only way emotions have a greater power over me and consume me is when I give them more power than they have, because I have to remember and anchor in when I feel intense emotions that I am the creator, and that I can simply ask these things what they need and allow them to move forward. But what I'm realizing is that it's really not that difficult. It's really just about constantly letting go. I was in a meditation a few days ago, and what I received was less density, more destiny. And the healing journey is not about trying. I've just caught myself in this pattern of trying to heal, trying to be better, trying to write down my intentions, and trying to manifest through visualizations, and trying when it's way easier than that. And I've just realized these traps that are still set up even when you think that. And to a degree, don't get me wrong, you are climbing a ladder of consciousness, but you think that you're higher than you are without realizing the little booby traps that are set up in the middle here, okay? And still, these things are all here to help you further wake up to that awareness. But what I'm realizing is really how simple it can be. It's setting an intention to heal and letting yourself do that. It's paying attention to every now moment and following what feels good for you in every moment. It's knowing, okay, I have this vision for what I want to do for my future, and I trust that the universe has it already on the way to me, because I know what's meant for me won't miss me. But in the meantime, what can I do to just raise my frequency in every moment so that I can be an energetic match to those dreams that I feel in my heart that I know are my birthright? Because it is through that feeling good that you actually heal. I saw someone make a really good analogy recently that was like, if you take a dash of salt and put it in a glass of water and drink that water, it will taste salty. But if you take that same dash of salt and put it in the ocean, you will not be able to taste the salt. It's not about getting less water. It's about putting more water to override the salt, right? And it's the same thing with healing. It's not that you want to go in and take out what happened to you, take out the memories of the people that hurt you, take out the memories of the bad experiences themselves. You don't want to take out anything. What you want to do is fill yourself up with more higher vibrational things so that it feels better, so that you feel better. Because the truth of the matter is, even though, yes, you do need to be releasing things, right? They are not the bad experiences. They are your feelings, your thoughts, your beliefs around the bad experiences. Because what happened to you, happened to you. Who hurt you, hurt you. It's in the past. But your gift through that experience from that person is how you get to navigate it, how you get to learn more about yourself through it, what wisdoms you get to take from it and keep it pushing and move forward. It's not about healing the actual experience, because you can't do that, right? I mean, from one perspective anyway, but that's a deeper conversation. But you can heal yourself back in time when that experience happened to you, when that person did break your heart, by taking care of yourself right now, by sitting in a meditation and visualizing that version of you that really horrible thing happened to, and feeling like you are embodying her now and sending her love, sitting with her, asking her what she needs in this moment from you, so that you can send that energy back in time. Because time is not the way that we think it is in a linear fashion here on earth. It is all happening all at the same time. So you are constantly in connection with your past, current, and future self. They're always in communication, and you are always able to tap into each other's wisdom. But more importantly, that's also why every now moment is so important. And what you decide to do with yourself, with your healing, with your thoughts, with your emotions, with your beliefs, is because you are then sending that energy out to past versions of you that might need you, and future versions of you that are creating different timelines for you, present you, to potentially step into. It's all connected. And in fact, on that note, you can also envision future you that you might feel is more whole than you right now, if you still feel that sense of brokenness, and envision being that whole person, okay person, more healed than you might currently be person right now. And when you feel that energy, that frequency coming in, that heals more so current you. But the whole point of this video was that you can only heal so much to a certain degree, and then you have to start living your life. You have to start putting yourself out there again and relating to people, having relationships with everyone, not just a romantic one. You have to start having relation to everything, essentially, to start to have a reflection back to you to work with, right? Because as we know, everything in our reality, our external reality, is a reflection of our internal one. So the best way that we get feedback is through relating to our environment, to other people. We can only learn so much from self-help books until we actually apply that knowledge when some discourse comes up in a relationship, and then all of that knowledge that we learned is then tested to apply and turn to wisdom. So don't get caught in the healing trap of thinking that you constantly need to put yourself together, that you are constantly broken, that there's always another piece to fit. You are already whole. You already have all of your own answers. Your spirit cannot be broken. Your spirit is multidimensional. It is infinite source. Whenever you feel broken, just remember that it's not you that you feel the pieces of that have broken apart. It's essentially your ego's sense of self shattering. It's not you. In reality, it's the beliefs, patterns, programmings, and all of the things that are no longer in alignment with you that are leaving you. And that's not necessarily comfortable. Our brain doesn't like change. Our brain wants things to stay the same. It wants us to stay in what's comfortable, even if that's not what's aligned for our higher self, because it's physically safer. That's literally our brain's only job, is to keep us alive and safe. And when all you've ever known is specific experiences that vibrate at certain frequencies, particularly lower vibrational ones, then your brain is going to try to keep you in those situations by keeping you thinking the same thoughts and feelings that you have been, because those lower vibrational thoughts and feelings and beliefs have projected out this reality that has now become comfortable for you. It's like a hamster running on a wheel. Your beliefs, your thoughts, your feelings create the reality. You get used to that reality because you're not changing your beliefs, thoughts, and feelings. Then the reality reaffirms that for you, and you continue to have the same beliefs that you don't have enough, you'll never be lovable. The universe shows you that by having someone abandon you, reaffirms your belief. The universe is here to reaffirm whatever it is that is in your head. So if you think that you are broken, you are going to feel broken. The universe is going to give you more experiences to feel broken. So remember that you are whole. You are never broken. Your spirit can never be broken. It's literally a myth, doll. It is a lie. It's a psyop that I'm here to debunk. It is not true. So don't be a little cosmic mouse stuck in this trap of healing, because it is not true. And you are healed, you are whole. And this is a journey of remembering who you are by releasing all the things that you have been told and conditioned to believe that you are, that you actually are not. So that being said as well, don't forget that heal as much as you can, do what you can, but then start applying action. You'll know when the time is up for you to break out of this cocoon, because you're going to be tired of the stagnancy and be like, okay, what's next? I'm ready to go into the real world. And when you feel that excitement, when you feel that let's go energy, even if it first comes through as a small ping where you're just starting to notice that you are uncomfortable in the way that things have been, that is your sign that it's time to take the inspired action and get into the world, start relating to other people, start pushing yourself towards your purpose and making yourself uncomfortable. However it is that that comes through for you, take whatever healing actions that you need to do, but remember that you can only do so much. You're whole the entire time, and that you were never broken in the first place. Thank you so much for being here and listening to this message. As you take care of yourself, you also take care of the collective and implement these light codes into Earth's crystalline grid system that are accessible to every human on the planet at any given time, whether they consciously realize it or not. So thank you, soldier, for being on the forefront of this spiritual revolution with me. I see you, I honor you, I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.